What's good, YouTube? I am A.L.B.E and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Now, if you remember the last episode, we got a bunch of gear. There's going to be a lot of cutscenes in this episode, and I don't feel like you just saw then having my character look like a potato again. So I'm going to do some glamours before we go. So I'll show you once we get in, like what glamours I'll have. Because I got the Strife, the... What else did I get? You would have seen, but I can't remember what shit I got. I might actually go get some glamour prisms, depending. Oh, also, I didn't get the... I have all these mounts and stuff. I might get those at the end of the game. End of the episode. Depending on how long we run for. Just because there's so much shit to do. So I'm just getting some glamour prisms from the market board. I think they should be somewhere. Wait, let me just... I'll type in glamour. See if that comes up with anything. Hopefully it does. Glamour prism, there we go. Oh, that is majority of my money. Shit. Oh, actually, I can get small amounts. Alright, I'm gonna grab 10 more. So I can do, like, a few of the sets that I got. Sweet. Alright, and then I'll go back to the Adventurers Guild. And then I'll show what how to do the glamour. So like before, we go over to the Innkeeper. And retire to an inn room. And over here... we got the glamour dresser. So this will probably say something. So yeah, basically I'm gonna add an item over here into the glamour dresser. Now it should be there we go. Okay, so it's the Strife, the Wild Rose, the Tantalus, and the Leonheart gear. Leonheart. So I'll use that stuff. Also, I did all the Smith quests for my gladiator, and so I've got all the gear for that as well. So I'll add that later when I have more money for prisms. But for now, I actually don't know what to add, if I'm honest. The cool thing is you can try on gear before. That looks pretty sick. You can also make it so that as you try on more gear, it'll add the gear that you add. So if I add this now, it'll keep the chest piece that I had before. So for now, I think I'm just gonna add, like, maybe I'll just cosplay as Strife. As Cloud. What the? Anyway, so I'll add his vest in. Okay. That just teaches you about glamour plates, which I'll show you in a sec. Add the Strife gloves. Go back to the top. Add the Strife pants. Oh, Strife bag, sorry. So each time that I'm adding something in here, it uses a glamour prism. That's why I bought more at the marker board. And I think... Strife boots, there we go. And I think that's all his gear. So now, if I go back in, I can make a glamour plate where it's all of Strife's... I said Strife again! It's Cloud's gear! All of Cloud's gear. So now, I can cosplay as Cloud. And as you saw, I've got also Leon from Final Fantasy VIII's gear as well. I'll add that later. But I'm actually pretty chill with just having... Cloud's gear for now. So now I can save that as a glamour plate. So whenever I'm in a major city, instead of having to add a glamour to each item that I own, I can instead just go to this glamour plate, go to this, and then apply, and then I look like Cloud with a sword and shield. So yeah, I think... have I got the best gear equipped? Okay, I do. Sweet. So now, I think the last thing was Oh, yeah. So that's how you do glamours in a nutshell. There's probably more fine-tuning shit that I've forgotten, but that's essentially it. I think I said this in another episode, is that you don't always get full sets of gear. Sometimes you get mismatched stuff. And that's where glamoring and dyeing might come into it, so that you could maybe have a set that doesn't go together stat-wise, but look-wise it looks sick. And vice versa. Okay, and now I am off to do my quests. Actually, I might glamour my sword, because my sword's kind of weak looking, not gonna lie. So main hand off. Wait, have I got any swords that are stronger that I'm not ranked up for? Armory chest. Okay, so I've got stuff for a different level. What shield do I have? Oh, I like the sun shield, didn't I? Try on. Remove that. Yep. And then I could also show the gear that I'm wearing currently, and also show what it looks like in drawn position. So that is the one that I was thinking. Yeah, I'll add the sword and the shield into here. So it was the Carnage sword. Oh, that's right. You can't add anything into the Glamour Dresser that is less than 100% durability. So there's a mender just outside the room, so you can just mend your stuff, come back in and glamour it when you want to. And then it was the Iron Lantern shield. So now I can just apply the glamour to my shield and apply the glamour to my sword. So now when I've got it, you can see I got the big blue sword and the shiny buckler shield. So now we're ready for the cutscenes and we can go. The first one is Gridania, and I might just teleport there. Not gonna lie. 462? Yeah, it's easy. It'll just save a lot of time in editing to just teleport there, so I'll just do it. It's so much easier. Let's go. And I have to go to Mikero's amphitheater, and I believe that's one of the few ones that I actually got. It is. So you know how I said I got all the other teleports in, or the Aethernet shards in the major cities? I lied. I don't know. I forgot about it, and then when I was in the recording the other episodes, I just went straight to doing what I needed to do. I forgot. But yeah. Okay, now we're here for the speech. And now we just gotta wait. I look fucking sick! Ripped as shit with my arms out? Okay.
I lost my son to the calamity.
Oh shit.
The three seed seers are all together.
Some say you couldn't take a step without stumbling over a body.
Damn, what happy conversations. I know it's a memorial, but shit. Bro, I look fucking sick.
Our forebears were once strangers in the Twelveswood, fearful of the Green Wrath. They hid themselves in the dark recesses of the earth. Yet they dreamed of basking in the dappled sunlight of the forest. Through great effort, they proved their worth to the elementals, and were granted a place beneath the boughs. So it was that Gridania was born, some 5 centuries ago.
Damn.
Working hand in hand, the Hure and the Elysian settlers,
The humans and the
sowed
elves.
the seeds of our civilization.
Just in case you forgot.
And soon, they were joined by folk of all races.
NASCAR.
So nourished by the waters of unity, and blessed by the light of the matron, Gridania flourished into the great nation it is today.
Do you see the Gridanian standard? There, hanging behind the Elder Seedseer. The entwined serpents represent the unity between Ur and Elysin. An elegant symbol, do you not agree?
True.
In accordance with
I
the
just don't
will
like
of
the yellow.
elementals, we have embraced a life of peace. Alas, our neighbors have not always sought the same for themselves, nor for us.
Good friends.
Though we Gridanians have no love for war, we have still less for those who would threaten our way of life.
Damn.
Ever have we fought to protect the sanctity of the Twelveswood.
I forgot to
When
click.
the Garlean Empire brought
What
its
the
war
fuck?
conquest to Eorzea, we
Bro, how
rallied
much
under the
caffeine
noble
are they
standard
on?
of the Twin Adder that we might push back the encroaching darkness. And it was we who prepared the ground for the reformation of the Eorzean Alliance, that all the peoples of this realm might stand united against the common threat.
Woo. Speech.
5 years ago, the Alliance met the armies of the Empire upon the fields of Cartano. It would prove the bloodiest battle in recent memory. Countless Gridanian lives were lost.
Jeez.
As Supreme Commander of the Order of the Twin Adder, ever shall I bear the weight of our people's sacrifice. Alas, their loss was not the only tragedy to befall us that day, for soon came the calamity. The scars borne by our forest are a constant reminder of its violence. Our lives have been irrevocably changed. Each waking hour, a struggle to survive. Driven to desperation, some among us have strayed from the path of righteousness, resorting to banditry, poaching, and other unconscionable deeds. To compound our woes,
Bro, I
the
look
Ixal
fucking
have returned
sick.
in force, emboldened by our suffering. They test our defenses nigh without cease, and prey upon the vulnerable. So beleaguered from within and without, it is of little wonder that our unity now falters.
Time was a man.
Dark times are upon us.
Without fear.
That's what it said. Sorry for skipping. I got too
On
trigger
this
happy.
day, 5 years ago, countless Eorzeans laid down their lives that we might behold another dawn. Please join with me in honoring their memory.
And how do you propose to honor the memory of those you cannot remember, pray tell?
Damn. I forgot how snooty they were.
The destruction wrought by the calamity was indiscriminate. It dealt death to Eorzean and Garlean alike. Yet while we have labored to rebuild our homes, to rebuild our lives, the Empire has set about raising steel fortresses here in the Twelveswood. Let none be mistaken. The Garleans remain the greatest threat to our survival. If we are to stand against them, we must remember what it is to be united. Our many troubles blind us to the woes of our fellow man. Thence is harmony lost. Yet harmony is the founding principle of Gridania.
Yeah, if you haven't picked up yet, this episode's gonna be mainly just cutscenes. Which is fine by me. I can rest my voice.
We are gathered here to honor the fallen. Let them be honored not only in word and thought, but through concerted action. I bid you join hands with me once more beneath the Twin Adder standard. And together, let us heal the forest's wounds, that our progeny might live in harmony beneath these ancient boughs. We must think of the children.
I skipped it again,
It's
goddamn it.
up to us to protect the
All
forest.
the elementals!
I think that's the end. Yeah, okay, sweet. So that's not so bad. That's about like 5-6 minutes. Then I gotta talk to these two. Oh, they're walking really weirdly. They're like striding.
If you'll permit me, Alfie no.
Oh no.
And my sister, Alize, at your service. I saw at a glance that you were a fellow traveler. You might call us students of history, sampling the realm's remembrances in pursuit of enlightenment.
If you don't remember, these two were in the caravan at the very first episode. I think they were both asleep, just chilling in the back. The Gridanians are unfortunate enough to have to contend with two beast tribes. The Ixal are unquestionably the more troublesome, being of a naturally warlike disposition and want to summon their bloodthirsty primal Garuda. The Sylphs, by contrast, are peaceful in nature, being mischievous rather than malevolent, and have long been on friendly terms with the Gridanians, until recently at least. Alas, they have grown aloof, a change observed at roughly the time they summoned the primal Ramu. Or Rama. Raman. The Gridanians have no love for war, and they consider open conflict a last resort. Though they clash with the Ixal ever more regularly, you may be assured that they do so in self-defense. As for the Sylphs, they are as yet bound by a peace treaty, though one wonders how long it will be before it is broken. The Twelveswood was grievously wounded during the calamity, leaving Gridania vulnerable to attack. The people are hopeful that restoring the wood, and thereby the power of the elementals, will put an end to their woes. Yet how long will that take? Centuries, I'd wager. Meanwhile, the Ixal will continue their incursions, spurred on by Garuda and her insatiable appetite for destruction. Whether the Gridanians like it or not, sooner or later it will come to an all-out war, and when it does, the Order of the Twin Adder will need all the help it can muster. How valuable might the aid of a capable adventurer prove to them then? Well, that was interesting. Now I'm doing the stride walk. Bro, my fucking arm's ripped. Jeez. Okay, now it is to Ul'Dah. So I can just return for this one. Yeah, yeet. And then I'll go back to Limzolaminta afterwards. Okay, now I gotta go to the Royal Promenade, which is the Chamber of Rule, I believe? Sweet. Yes, there it is. Basically on the opposite side of this. Oh, it's just down here. I thought it was further up. So now basically it's the Ul'Dah version of what the Elder Seeds here said. And then Limzolaminta will be what the Captain? What's the name?
The Sultana Nanima herself.
And Roban as well.
Oh my god.
Hark you, souls of flame, drawn to the bosom of the desert, where the fire burns brightest and shall rage forevermore. Hurrah! Rauban! Where since antiquity, under the sage and judicious rule of the Ul dynasty, we have wrought sand into gold, where by the grace and glory of Ul'Dah have our brave sons and daughters flourished and prospered. I speak of Ul'Dah!
Woo!
There, at the Flame General's back flies the Grand Company's standard. Note the sigil. The golden scales of order balance the jewel of prosperity with the flame of might.
Oh, and if you haven't noticed, they'll be at each of the events as well.
Great and many are the gifts our nation has given the realm. In Eorzea's darkest hour, on the killing fields of Cartano, none spent more in blood and gold than we. Thus was the 7th Imperial Legion laid low.
So that's how it happened. How soon history forgets.
Yet many
I know they seem like twats now, but they get better.
Return. Let us pray for our absent brothers and sisters, that they might know happiness in the great beyond, as Thal's honored guests. If the fates were fair, the price we paid that day would have bought us victory. Alas, they are not. And now, but 5 years into this 7th Umbral era, the spirit of sacrifice which granted us our strength is all but dead. Look around you. What do you see? A people divided, downtrodden and enthralled. Where are the merciful alms of the rich? Where is the just steel of the righteous?
Damn.
I ask you, is this the great nation our brothers and sisters gave their lives to save? You who call this living, dishonor the name of the immortal flames. It is but a slow death. Our enemies surround us. The savage hordes of the Ul'Dah wait beside our roads, strangling the lifelines of trade. Meanwhile, the Garleans make mock of our borders and despoil our land of its natural wealth. We stand on a precipice, yet we do not act. Whether trader or soldier, monetarist or royalist, all must recognize that a divided Ul'Dah stands to fall.
Jeez.
Victory and fortune walk hand in hand.
Fortune
Ye who
favors the
seek
bold.
glory and wealth, look not to what little you can snatch from your neighbor, but to the boundless wealth of the world beyond. Now is the time to unite. Now is the time to ride forth. In the name of the Sultana, I beseech you, line not your own coffers, but those of the immortal flames. Seek not to prosper from Ul'Dah, but to restore her to prosperity. As the realm prospers, so shall Ul'Dah. As Ul'Dah prospers, so shall her people.
Yeah, for Ul'Dah!
Together we are one.
I love the crowd voice lines.
Your grace.
Raubon? People of Ul'Dah, I, Nanimo, 17th in the line of Ul, address you. Much has been made of the wealth of Ul'Dah. Yet those who measure that wealth in coins and carats are gravely deceived. For the true wealth of Ul'Dah lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people.
Aw.
Beloved subjects, I bid you raise aloft the torch of Ul'Dah, that her flames might serve as a beacon for all Eorzea to see.
Long live Nanamo!
Glory to the Sultana!
For victory and fortune, stride fearless into the inferno, for we are, by fire, reborn!
It would be cool if they had a phoenix for their banner. But no, sadly not.
Forsooth!
The time is now!
I
Fancy
believe!
meeting you again.
Oh, you gotta love the crowd voice lines. Ah, fuck, more reading. The Ul'Dahs have a long history of conflict with the Ul'Dah, the beast tribe that worships the primal Ifrit. Judging by your look of distaste, I take you have encountered them. The Ul'Dahs do not shy from confrontation. If aught threatens their precious prosperity, they will seek to crush it. So have they dealt with Ifrit thus far, smothering his flames each time he is stoked to life. Yet he is but one of several problems. Though they have been quiet these past 5 years, the Guardians have not gone away. Meanwhile, refugees continue to arrive in droves, and Ul'Dah has no clear policy on how to deal with them. After all, not even the Sultanate's coffers are bottomless, and even assuming they had the current resources will ever be finite. Why is he smiling? Which brings me back to the subject of Ifrit. It has been observed that the Ul'Dah are summoning him with ever-increasing frequency. Every time they do so, the Ul'Dah send their forces to smite the Primal, and though they invariably succeed, each victory is bought with blood. It is a war of attrition which they cannot well sustain. Small wonder, then, that the Immortal Flames are eager to recruit more members. In such a desperate hour, an adventurer of your experience would be a most welcome addition to their ranks. Indeed. For their sake, I hope that the Flame General's words struck a chord with you. Oh, Alizé's gone. And then off to Limsa. I think. Yeah. And can I teleport there? How much? Oh, 422! Oh, that's... I mean, it's not much, because I'm pretty sure after this I'll get paid for it. So it's all good. It's all good. But still, I'd rather it not be as expensive. Here to attend the Remembered service. Be quick, the Admiral is due to give her address at any moment. Yes, I know. It would be cool if she did it in like the Aetheryte Plaza.
Are another matter altogether.
So much for our alliance.
It's sunk beyond the seabed.
Oh shit. Oh! My queen! Oh, this is a different room than I thought it was.
Brothers and sisters of the sea, hearken unto me. Look upon this, our mighty crimson standard, and tell me your hearts do not swell with pride. "700 summers have come and gone since our forefathers first ran aground in this fertile bay. In that time, guided by the Mother of Oceans, Limsa Lominsa has grown from humble fishing village to uncontested ruler of the 5 seas and beyond.
Did you look as the Admiral bid you? It is a rather stirring standard.
It is
good. The Crimson Field is meant to signify the blood of fallen crewmates, while the Black Longship represents a pirate vessel.
When the Garlean Empire marched upon Eorzea, we assembled beneath the
Limsa
Maelstrom standard.
was the only one besides Ul'Dah that I considered joining companies in my original playthrough. I never considered Gridania.
From the Knights of the Barracuda to Hilthier's bloody executioners. And together, we met our would-be conquerors upon the field of Cartano. That day, the world bore witness to the united strength of Limsa Lominsa.
The United States of Smash.
I swear to you, no
that corner's very bright.
fought harder or with more courage. Yet many of ours did not survive.
Damn.
Join me now in remembering those who fought in the name of freedom and fell. May their souls be returned to the sea.
Did she get brighter? Or like change color?
Freedom. Yes, they have always been rather.
Everybody else has gotten like more saturated.
Much as the beast tribes have. Small wonder. Beneath the surface, one would struggle to tell them apart.
Damn.
It has been 5 long years since the calamity struck. 5, yet still
I've tireless been rebuilding. I skipped again. God damn it.
But when I stand atop the mizzenmast and gaze out upon our battered and broken vessel, I see an undying spirit. Did we not build all this from the wreck of the Galadian all those centuries ago? Shall we not do so again? Yet there are those who would see this ship of ours sink beneath the waves of the restless Rotano. The Sahagin creep ashore seeking blood for their accursed god.
Those fishback
The Sahagin
bastards.
have risen?
While the mines of Ogomero spew forth kobolds who push ever south, despoiling
I forgot
our
about the
lands as
kobolds.
they go. These savage beast tribes will be the first waves to crash against our creaking hull. And behind them swells the grim tide of the Garlean Empire. Even now, the Curs fly their flags within our borders. Doubt not, but that they will be upon us ere long. We are well nigh surrounded.
That looks like
Yet
Minfilia,
there
but in
are
a different
those
outfit.
among us who would rather turn their swords against their crewmates than our cannons against our foes. How can we hope to repel our many enemies when mutiny breeds below deck? There is but one course left to us. One bearing that will bring us victory over the beast hordes and the Empire both, and see this ship safe to port. We must mend the rift the Calamity has reopened twixt pirate and maelstrom, and stand fast with our adventurer brothers against the coming tempest.
You know.
Mark ye well, a crew without unity is no crew at all. 'Tis but a mass of drowned men.
Jesus.
To me, then, brothers and sisters of the sea, gather beneath the undying crimson standard, and pledge me your strength, your skill, your wisdom. And with the guidance of the navigator, this great vessel of ours shall ride the waves,
Yeah.
till sea swallows all.
Long live the Admiral!
Yeah.
Gather the lads!
Oh, where's me cutlass?
I'll follow ye to the seven hells, Admiral.
Damn. Simp. Don't you know it's no Simp October? Oh, am I reading for Alphino again?
Fancy meeting you again.
Oh. Is it? Nope, yeah it is. Okay, it's getting out of the cutscene. Fuck! As the Admiral mentioned in her address, Limsa Laminta is plagued by two beast tribes. The first are the fish-like Sahagin, worshippers of the primal Leviathan. We fought one of those in Sasasha, the final boss. The second are the kobolds, who dwell beneath the earth and take the primal titan for their god. As if the beast tribe's presence weren't troublesome enough, the Garleans have also chosen to erect a fortress right in the Laminson's backyard. And that is to say, naught of internal strife. As a nation of pirates, there is no end to the blood feuds between the various factions. And while they fight amongst themselves, the Garleans whet their blades and watch. If the Laminsons are to have any hope of withstanding the Empire, they must first resolve their own issues. Differences must be set aside, and the primal threat dealt with once and for all. To this end, I expect that they will soon take decisive action against the beast tribes. Mark my words, the Maelstrom standard will be dressed a deeper shade of crimson ere long. Damn. That a capable adventurer like you would be a valuable addition to their crew is beyond question. Too bad, bitch, I already picked my team. So yeah, we'll see them again. Actually, I don't know when though. Oh, am I going back to Vespa Bay? A.L.B.E, this is Minfilia. You are well, I hope. Would I be incorrect in thinking that the final remembered service has now concluded? Wow, what great timing. A moment ago, you say. What a coincidence. Jesting aside, I trust you remember our guests from the Grand Companies. Well, delighted though we are to have them at the Working Sands, it would not do to keep them in suspense any longer than necessary. In short, hurry back. Damn. Alright, cool. I'll come back. I'll use one of the fucking, the Vespa Bay tickets. Because that'll be the quickest thing. Wait. Where, oh, is it these things? So I have 10 left after this. Oh, there's also a way to get back from Limsa that I actually could have used. And I would have saved a ticket. You have to go somewhere in, I think it's the Aft Castle in Limsa, and you take a boat all the way to basically where the Wakey Sands is. And that's why Limsa as a home base is pretty good, because then you can always just return to Limsa and then catch the fucking ship all the way back here. But it's not too different than, like, you know, teleporting to fucking Horizon and then catching the Chocobo back, so do what you will. Okay. Sorted. Entrance to the solar. Now, hopefully in this episode, we get the fucking mount. I'm pretty sure we do after this quest. Like, I'm like 80 to 90% sure. Welcome back, A.L.B.E. Were the Grand Company leader's words as illuminating as you had hoped? Illumination! Aye, each nation is beset with problems. I trust you see now why your services are in such demand. Would that there were more of you, A.L.B.E. But you must be tired from your journey. Why don't you rest a while, and take a moment to reflect on your decision. Once your mind is made up, pray give the Grand Company officers your answer. Well, I think I should probably go with the same as my main account. Oh? Oh, it's Alphino and A.L.B.E.
The gods only know what Grand Company our adventurer friend will keep. The wheels of change are in motion regardless.
Oh, damn.
Brother, are you certain this course is best?
You know.
Whatever do you mean, dear sister?
The so-called remembrance ceremonies were little more than standard waving rallies, as though the Calamity and 7th Umbral Era warranted scarcely
I'm kind of glad her voice actor changes.
Well, of course they were standard waving rallies.
They changed studios for Heaven's Ward, so
observant,
the voice actors changed. So once we get to Heaven's Ward, everybody's voice actor changes. So just be prepared for that. Mine obviously won't, because it's me.
I suppose they must have forgotten the heroes who spared Eorzea a fate worse than the Calamity? No, dear Alisaie, they haven't forgotten these details. They have elected to omit them. Deep are the wounds the Calamity inflicted upon Eorzea. So deep, in fact, that the realm still bleeds. Needless to say, the beast tribes and their primals do little to alleviate the pain. So, the task of salving Eorzea's wounds falls to the scions of the 7th Dawn, with a little help from our friends, the Grand Companies. Remembrance will yield no remedy. If our world is to heal, we must put the horrors of the Calamity behind us.
Damn.
Our grandfather would never entrust the fate of the realm to despots who rewrite history to their convenience.
Jeez. Even her bodyguard's like, damn, dude, chill.
There must be another way to cure what ails this world, and I need to find it.
Damn.
You are most welcome to try. Our paths may differ, but our destination is the same. In time, I dare say we will see eye to eye.
Damn.
I should hope so.
My lady!
We are to escort you.
Hope does not come into it. We share the burden of this fate, dear sister, and will prevail together or not at all.
Damn.
The salve will serve not only to close up our present wounds, but prevent old ones from opening anew.
Ooh. Okay. So, I think I was saying this before, but I already decided that I was going to do the same as my main account, which is the Flame. Storm sounds really cool, but I also don't want to keep going back to fucking Limsa Lominsa when my return is already in Ul'Dah. And the same with the Serpent Officer. It sounds cool, but Ul'Dah's my home. And it's where my main character started, so that's where I'm going to stay. Welcome back, adventurer. I take it General Raban's words kindled a fire within you. Yes, I am joining the Immortal Flames. Excellent. I feared that the incident with the trader may have soured your opinion of us. It gladdens me to see that isn't the case. But before we can count on you as one of our own, you must be formally inducted into our ranks. Please proceed to the Hole of Flames and identify yourself to the personnel officer. I will notify him of your coming. Yeah. With your strength joined to ours, we shall surely prevail over our enemies, be they beastmen or Imperials. Sweet. Now I can return again and go back to Ul'Dah. And I think I'm just going to talk to... It says in the quest thing, so I'll just wait. Speak with the personnel officer at the Hole of Flames. So the Hole of Flames is just outside this bit and to the right. I think we've been here before in this playthrough. There we go. What brings you to the Hole of Flames this evening, adventurer? My name is A.L.B.E. Prime. I believe you're expecting me. I'm here to enlist if you will help me. I'll go with the first one. Ah, I thought as much. You are just as our man at the Waking Sands described. It is an honor to meet you, sir. Now, in order to formalize your... Sir! Do I have to help somebody? Speak private. Imperial, sir, they've fired on the Highwind Skyway's airship. Scouts say she's coming down to the west near Horizon's Edge. Bloody hells! Of all the times for this to happen! A.L.B.E, there's no time for formalities. The Immortal Flames need your help now! We're in the midst of a large-scale operation against the Ul'Dah. We have no one to spare in Western Thanalan. You must get to the ship before the Garleans do. If there are any survivors, see that they do not come to further harm. Now go! Sweet. Okay, it's after this quest. I'm pretty sure we get the Chocobo. How close is it to Horizon? It said Horizon's Edge. Alright, so I'll just teleport there. I got money. It's so good. I've now reached the point where, like, unless I do stupid, like, armor building again, I should be fine money-wise. And I can just run this way. Hopefully there's no fate going on so I don't get pulled into some shit. Oh, there it is. Oh, okay, here it is. Airship crewman. If you played a previous Final Fantasy, you'll like this bit. Specifically 7. That might be bits. You see what I mean. Oh yeah, you would have seen in the playthrough of my playthrough of Final Fantasy 7. I will show you in a sec. Oh, god damn it! It's just a goblin. An adventurer? What are you doing out here? No, wait. Let's find some cover first. Wait, he's got the same shield as me. Not the person, but the fucking... the Garleans. What the fuck? The Immortal Flame sent you. How do I know you're not an Imperial spy? You don't even have a uniform. Yeah, I am kind of dressed weird. I don't think I ever get an Immortal Flames outfit. Are you alright, sir? Our scouts reported the attack on your craft. They've come to rescue you. A.L.B.E Prime, yes? Glad to have you with us. Are we fighting? I have not seen a craft of this design before. The trader Garland has been busy. The secrets of Magitech are ours by right. They are not to be squandered upon the savages of this land. Oh, there he is. We are taking this craft back to the fortress. Dismantle it if you must and bring the engineer. Someone must pay for Garland's crimes. They mean to take the ship back to the Castrum Meridianum, along with our friend. Your friend. Wedge, you have to help him. That fool of a Lalafer was hiding inside the tiny Bronco. Nice looking ship. Though not the best place to have taken shelter, I agree. It's the first airship we've built since the Calamity. The first since Master Garland, well, since he went missing. After years of work, she was finally ready for her first test flight. And she was soaring. She really was. Till those bastards blasted her out of the sky. We attack on my command. Kill them quickly and save the Lalafell if possible. Is that clear, Albe? Aye, aye, sir. Show them what becomes of those who play with fire. Charge! Oh yeah! We're under attack. Toms! Bro, I look fucking sick. I know I keep saying that, but shit. I gotta pick myself up. I don't think I look as good in the Imperial gear. There we go. Come on. Oh. Defend the airship. Kill the savages. Stabby, stabby. Come on. Stabby. Oh wait. Oh wait. No. It's limited the abilities I can use. Okay, take out this person because I can heal. Reprisal everybody. Stun this person because they are taking more. No, don't heal him, you prick! No, stop healing him! Okay, there we go. Then I can take this person. Make sure that they're taken out and I can focus on the Decurion. Can I stun this person? What are you doing? Kill him, I said! I mean, there's nobody else left, bruv. Where's that bloody Vanguard? We need it now! Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Where are they? There we go. Oh, fuck. Come here, you prick. Wait, I'll bring him over here. Oh! I should take him over here. Reprisal. Fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, I could have interjected that. God damn it! I stunned it. For some reason, physical attacks can stun machines. Don't question it. Okay. No, leave them alone. Okay, everybody else is fine. That's fine. Ooh, I got healed. Let's go. I don't think there's much else. I don't think there's any more reinforcements, so we Gucci. Hey, come back here. What the fuck was that? Did I stun him? Fuck! I should have been quicker on that stun. Where the fuck is he going? Is he bugging out or some shit? Interject. No, it didn't work. God fucking damn it. We attack. Come on. There we go. And then we're done. Sweet. Biggs. So yeah, if you remember Biggs and Wedge from the first game, from Final Fantasy VII, this is their version. Wedge, you shouldn't have stayed with the ship. That was a close one. Too damn close. So how's she look anyway? The auxiliary propeller is a dead loss, but I think we can bring enough thrust from the main propeller to get us airborne. We need more thrust. A few minor modifications and we should be able to fly the tiny broker home. The Imperials will come looking for their scouts, but we can defend this position until the engineers leave. You should go, A.L.B.E. You still have unfinished business to attend at the Hole of Flames. You're not quite one of us yet, though anyone who'd seen you in action today would be forgiven for thinking otherwise. I mean, I killed Ifrit. Like, what else do you want? I am Just wanted to say sorry, you know, for calling you an Imperial spy and all that. Got that one wrong, didn't I? Seriously, though. If it hadn't been for you and the Immortal Flames lads there, we'd be chained up in a dungeon by now. I mean, whatever you're into. I mean, your deaf friends. We both are. Wedge! Thank you. We're very grateful. Whew! And then we just go back. And we talk to the Immortal Flames officer. Personnel officer. Okay. Alright. Welcome back, A.L.B.E. Word of your deeds in the field reached me not long ago. Exemplary service. Rest assured that the Garland Ironworks engineers are fine. They were able to get their vessel back in the air before Imperial reinforcements arrived. Your willingness to assist us on such short notice is to be commended. Clearly your reputation is well deserved. Now then, I believe we have some unfinished business. Shall we continue from where we left off and induct you into the Mortal Flames? Yes, sir. Okay, let's go. Are you ready, A.L.B.E? Then let us begin. A.L.B.E Prime, you stand poised to enter a sacred trust. The flames of Ul'Dah burn bright, casting light where there is dark and purging evil wheresoever it lurks. We are ever ready to meet the nation's enemies in battle, be they beastmen, Garleans, or worse. And at a word from Flame General Rabban Aldin, we would gladly lay down our lives to maintain the peace and prosperity of Ul'Dah. To join our ranks, you must forsake all other nations. Only then may you commit yourself to the fire and be reborn as an immortal flame. Burn as one of us, A.L.B.E Prime, and together we shall chase the darkness from Ul'Dah. Will you swear an oath to mark this occasion? My sword belongs to Ul'Dah. What skills I have belong now to Ul'Dah. I will follow the Flame General unto death. I think my sword belongs to Ul'Dah sounds the best. My sword belongs to Ul'Dah. Spoken like a soldier. You do well here. Very well, your resolve is plain. A.L.B.E Prime, I hereby confer upon you the rank of Flame Private 3rd Class. Welcome to the Immortal Flames, Private. May you fight to the last for coin and country. There we go. Hey. Woo! Also, I think you can buy an Immortal Flames outfit using Immortal Flames currency. Can you hear me, A.L.B.E? This is Minfilia. An officer of the Immortal Flames contacted me with news of your enlistment. My congratulations, Private Prime. I have no doubt that you are eager to make the acquaintance of your new comrades, but I would ask that you pay a visit to your old ones first. Remember, though you are now a Flame of Ul'Dah, you are no less a scion. Pray return to the Waking Sands at your earliest convenience. There are some friends here whom I would very much like you to meet. We shall be waiting. It seems your presence is required elsewhere. But before you leave, perhaps you could find a moment to speak with Commander Swift. He is not one to see new recruits go into the field unprepared. Ooh. You may now accept the quest, My Little Chocobo, Immortal Flames by speaking with the Swift. Let's go! This quest must be completed in order to proceed to the end of the main scenario for Realm Reborn. We're making moves! Let's go! Ooh! Let's go! So now, I think, supply... now if I go to my profile and I look at my titles... Fuck! I thought I would have had that as a title. God damn it. Alright, Swift believes you should get yourself a chocobo. Private Prime, yes. Moment of your time, if you please. You wish to carry out the duties swiftly, do you not? Well then perhaps you should get yourself a chocobo. If you're interested, the Immortal Flames will furnish you with one. It's not a complex process, but it does require some paperwork. First speak with the Quartermaster to obtain a Flame Chocobo in issuance. You'll need to exchange company seals in order to do so. Once you've received your issuance, show it to Mimigun by the Gate of Nald. He'll be the one to furnish you with a bird. Sweet, let's hope wait, do I have enough fucking... Wait, currency, do I have enough fucking... I have no flame seals! Fuck! So I need 200 flame fucking tokens. Shit. Ooh! I might be able to do it. Give me a second. So I can undertake and supply provisioning missions. So when you do dungeons, those items can be turned in for the currency of your Grand Company. So, if I have any items, hide or gear sets. Shit, there's none. Fuck! I thought I might have had some to give away. Shit.
One eternity later.
Okay, and we're back. Sorry, I ended up just doing a few fates. Got to 199. I need 200 seals, so I had to do a fucking another fate just to make it to where I needed to be. So I should now be able to get the Flame Chocobo issuance. Let's go. Which means now I can go to talk to Mimigun. Back at the Adventurers Guild. I'm just gonna run all the way over there. Ooh, and we're here. What up, Mimigun? Want a bird issued, you say? Then I'll need to see your Flame Chocobo issuance. Well, I got it right here. Let's go! Easy. Finally! I have a Chocobo! Yes, everything seems to be in order. A moment, please. I'll be right back with your Chocobo. Hey! And here he is! The fellow has been in high spirits the past few bells. He must have sensed that his master was coming. Yeah. Now then, to make it official, you need to give your noble steed a name. Ah, there's only one name I can give it. And, yeah. I like Greek mythology. If that gives you a clue. So, of course, I'm going to name it... Why is not... Oh, I can use my keyboard. God damn it. I thought I was going to come up with a different one. I'm going to call it... Pegasus. Nah, Pegasus. After the Greek... Hey! It's not a Greek. It's a mythical beast. It's not a... I was going to say it's a god, but it's not. Hey, I dare say he likes his name. Here's your very own Chocobo whistle. Simply blow into it, and your feathered friend will come bounding to your side. But do forgive him if he doesn't respond when summoned in a crowded city areas or monster-infested lairs. Chocobos are stout-hearted creatures, but they have their limits. And lastly, I present you with your Chocobo rider's license, as is required by law. And that concludes all the formalities. I wish you and your Chocobo long years of fulfilling companionship. Ah, thank you. So now I can equip it to my taskbar as well. So I'm just going to go out here. And like with the minions, you have to blow the whistle. So here's the Chocobo whistle. I use it. Now I can use the Chocobo. So, where is it? Mount Guide. Summoning Company Chocobo. And now I can ride my own Chocobo. And it plays the Chocobo music. So each, yeah. Now you would have seen from last episode, I got a bunch of other mounts. As well as, now I have the Chocobo. Woo! I have the Chocobo! But I will show you the other mounts I have now. For me, I can also press L3, which is the joystick. I press it in, and it dismounts me. So now I can also get all the other mounts I've got. I've got the Fat Chocobo Whistle, which I'll show you in a sec. I've got the Sildra Horn, the Granny Horn. I think it's Granny. It's not an old lady. I don't ride an old lady. I promise. The Griffin Horn, the Behemoth Barding, a Curl Bell. I think that's the last mount I have. Unless no, I'm not mistaken. Okay. These are minions. I'll get those as well. So I can replace my ship now if I wanted to with one of these characters. But I don't care about that right now. Right now, I want my mounts. So I'll go to my mount guide. And now you can see I've got the Fat Chocobo. I don't get flying until I finish Realm Reborn, but you'll be able to see what happens when the Fat Chocobo flies. I also have the mount guide. I have the Curl. Oh, yeah, it dismounts you before you go to the next mount. I've got the Curl, which we saw in Sastasha, which is the big electric leopard? Cheetah? You let me know. But they're in Final Fantasy 15 as well. I also have the Griffin, which is... It's just a Griffin. It's fucking sick, but it's just a Griffin. Like, everybody knows what a Griffin is. Inventory, what else have I got? The Sildra, which is sick. It's basically Loch Ness Monster as a mount. And then last but not least, you would have seen it, I have the Granny. I was gonna say Behemoth, but I don't get Behemoth yet. That's later. So yeah, this is what Granny looks like. It's not what you might have thought, huh? It's not an old lady. But yeah, those are the mounts I've got currently. And also, you might have just seen as that was a Lalafell riding on a very small chocobo. The mounts do adjust to your character size. So if you've got a giant character, like a Rogaden or a one of the furry wolf boys is, your mount will be bigger than, say, a Lalafell's, which you just saw is very small. And then a human's is obviously, or an Edison is in between. But yeah. Finally we got the mount! Woo! So yeah, next episode we'll go back to the Waking Sands. But that is it for this episode, and if you liked it, please like and subscribe. I am A.L.B.E. Thank you for watching. We finally got the mounts. Finally! I said thank you for watching. I said I'm A.L.B.E. And peace!